Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey. I was just going to find you.
I was just, walking along the bridge. Did you see? I fixed the bridge.
It's very nice. Did you do that all yourself?
Yeah, mostly.
It's very impressive. Was Gwaine able to warn you about your boobies and your traps?
What?
Your boobies and your traps. I stopped by your place earlier and it was just like covered in a malicious amount of iron. And I was like, damn, that sucks. But then you were online. So I told Gwaine to tell you. Just in case.
Okay. Well, yeah, that got dealt with. Don't worry about it. Gawain also told me that you apologized, which I mean, you did kind of try to get me killed.
They would have never killed you. I'm mostly sorry for scaring you.
I thought I was gonna die.
You were never in any danger.
I thought that I was going to get curse broken and I was going to get, like, zapped out of existence or something. And I was just going to be gone forever. And I was scared, okay? I was really scared.
Right after I gave you all those dogs to chase away your fear problems.
Yeah, and then they killed Gawain.
Damn. I'm sorry? At the time, it seemed not the right thing to do. It seemed the most interesting thing for me to do. And it was interesting.
Why is that always your, like, number one priority?
Listen, if life isn't interesting, if there aren't tips and trips and betrayals and drama, then what is the point? Peaceful life is boring. We gotta go out there and cause some problems.
I've been working on this bridge.
Yeah, it's great bridge. It's beautiful. The Amber and Lux and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be able to walk under here without getting soaked.
And it's wider.
And it's wider.
Like, it doesn't actively suck to walk on. Why is there a creeper? You're not allowed. You are not allowed.
Wait, where?
No, don't you dare! August, oh my god!
Oh, we only have one broken block. That's not bad at all. Oh, there's another one. I didn't do that one. I
hate you. You're the worst.
Well, with any consolation, I think I'm about to die to a skeleton during the day. Oh, wait, no.
I will judge you so much if you die to a skeleton during the day.
I mean, already, the amount of respect you have for me is low.
Yeah, it's certainly not very high. Here, help me fix this. I don't know if you got any of the blocks.
I just got those 5 pieces of dirt. I have some oak in my lighthouse.
August, I'm going to cry.
Now I'm here to listen to you cry, like what I've been told good friends.
I can't believe you did this.
Okay, I got rid of 1 block.
Yeah, and then there was a second creeper.
Yeah, well, I didn't explode it, you did. I know my presence attracts them. I'm like an anti-cat, an oppa cat, a dark magic cat.
You're a very strange person is what you are.
You are too. That's what makes you fun. Alright, here's oak logs. Are you working on this with stars? Did you plan this together?
Huh? No, I haven't really talked to stars.
I haven't talked to stars in a bit, either.
Alright. Let's go fix
I felt a bit awkward about the murder thing. Which, you know, it happens sometimes.
What, murder?
Yeah.
August, look at me.
I have been hunted for sport before. It happens. Hello.
Hang on, let's go back to that. You were hunted for sport? By someone who wasn't me?
See? I'm used to it. This is nothing you can do can scare me.
August, okay, come back. Did you know for sure that I was going to survive Gawain finding out about me?
You can't die here.
August, I'm not a person.
But you've died here before. You are a person. I think, if anything, the respawn proves it. You died and you came back. So there's nothing that makes you any different from us.
But that's just, regular. It's not. If I'm a curse and Gawain is a curse breaker, like, things can still be destroyed here.
If you kill a mob, it's not coming back. So you're a person. You're like us. But no, Gawain is too. They're too kind for permanent erasure. They're the only one here.
What?
Makes them nervous to act on things. Because there's no one they can get help from. There's no one they can seek guidance for. And that's unfortunate. But I think it's going to do them good to be separate from what seemed like rigid and nearly ridiculous rules from their society. This way they can come up with, like, their own morality. I didn't think that you were going to be hurt. I thought you were going to be scared, and it was going to be entertaining, which it was. But also, I'm sorry.
glad what I thought were gonna be my last, few minutes were entertaining for you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. It was great times all around. Although it was not great times for anyone else. Do you want to go get sand with me?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Come on. For our next project, I'm making a kind of obnoxious staircase.
I mean, it's you. I think you can skip the kind of obnoxious. It's, implied.
Alright, but even for me, I feel like it's gonna be an ugly staircase.
Like, on purpose? What? Why?
Well, no. It's gonna be pretty to me. In my heart, I will be like, wow. This is an unusual looking staircase. And so therefore, I will think it is pretty. You probably won't, though.
You're definitely one of the people of all time.
Thank you, I try. Oh, it's getting night. Will we be fine? I'm sure we'll be fine. Hey.
August, I've met you.
You want to crash at Oz's place, then?
Okay.
I know they've got a whole bunch of beds.
So you saw the iron in my house.
I did see the iron in your house. I was gonna bring that up. Oh, I've been shopping at your villager training hall.
I'm glad.
I hear mob noises, but see no mobs. They've been running. They've ran.
Oh, I found it.
Oh. Ow. You know what? I deserve that.
Yeah.
Or.
I told you about the iron golem, right?
Yeah. It's purple like you.
It is purple like me.
Oh, there are monsters. Fucking.
It's Gerald.
It's you. I keep forgetting that you're a monster. You're just such a good bro that
let's
I would
just go to the
never,
observatory.
ever think about killing. Okay.
You remember I told you about the iron golem?
Yes. The K-man.
Yeah.
The K-bastard.
Same guy.
Hey, Doom. I was gonna ask him. He was the one who did it. He does not let up, does he? Jesus.
Nope. I hate ladders.
Me too.
How are there still monsters nearby?
Every single night, the
Where?
world makes... The monsters are within our hearts.
Yeah.
The real monsters were us all along. Oh, hey, the monsters are gone.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I no longer need therapy.
Somehow I doubt this.
Listen, if I need therapy, you also need therapy. How did you get your house unboobied?
Oh, I got Sleep to help with it.
Met him yet?
You might wanna... I don't
think he could handle this?
I don't think he's very happy with you.
He's definitely not. That's the one thing I know. Well, I know two things about him. One, he made the funeral thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going down the wrong bridge.
Love this for you. Here, I'll come back and meet you.
He made the funeral thing. And two, he doesn't like me. He talked to Gwen after the incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he threatened them a bit, and then talks about how I was
August? Where are you?
I'm on the wrong bridge. I'm coming back. Don't worry.
I see you.
This is my walk of shame. I didn't orient myself.
We need to get the signs back up.
Dude. What was I? Oh yeah. Talking to Gwen about how I was a manipulative bastard and they were a weapon of war.
I mean, yeah. I thought I was going to die. Like, for real and not come back.
It wasn't war, though.
Kind of felt like it.
Oh. Do you wanna wage more on me? Do you wanna, like...
No.
It was evening the scare.
You're my friend. I just wish you'd, like, stop just sabotaging everything. Can't you just, like, let things be good?
I mean, things always fall apart eventually, so what's the point? And
well,
keeping
maybe
them...
if you stopped poking at them.
But life is so very pokeable.
I probably would have jumped if you hadn't said that you were going to tell Gawain.
Actually, no, yes. You should walk me through. How can I improve myself? How can you
manipulate people better? How can you...
Listen, everyone gives their consent.
You're just over here being like, coercion is normal and good.
That's not coercion, that's convincing. Met anyone from your species before?
What?
Have you ever met anyone from your species before?
I mean, I guess that depends on how you define met. Like...
Held a conversation?
No.
I was going to be like, wow, imagine how that poor villager feels. Like the last of her kind. And then I was like, that might be unsympathetic too. Moth.
What?
I found a secret.
You found a secret?
Yes,
Do you want to show it to me?
I will show it to you. Chess, us, dramatic destroyed village, a book, Livy. There is something very, very wrong with this place. Broken land, splintered and strewn across the surface of the void. Ruined villages, whole communities wiped out by forces too terrible to name. Yeah, not telling us anything new so far.
Okay.
Huh. Nature has not willed this. A cruel mind designed this world, every last detail, to accomplish some horrible end. I fear they may be with us now, disguised as a victim of their own creation, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Someone thinks we have a mastermind.
Okay.
The bells grow louder, and I finally know what they mean. They are a warning, a reminder that we cannot afford to trust anyone in this place. Sharp teeth hide within the mouths of gentle lambs. That's actually not true. Their sheep are like...
They're herbivores.
flat. They're flat. Yeah, they're for eating grass and stuff. It's dangerous to linger anywhere for very long. Nowhere is safe. Not really. The villages all have an air of death, even the ones that appear intact. The rot runs deep. Anything? Nope, that's it. Dramatic.
Kind of anticlimactic.
I know. I was expecting them to be like a big reveal on the last page or something. To be like, I have studied the Havenites, and with my reasoning and my incredible logical deduction skills, I have determined that the creature responsible for all of our torment is August.
I don't think you have the focus for that, honestly.
Could be. Oh, don't go over there.
No?
There's an iron golem.
Oh, thanks.
Jumped if I hadn't mentioned Gwaine.
What?
So you would have jumped if I hadn't mentioned Gwaine?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I kind of felt like you were going to tell people no matter what I did. And then you just kind of were like, hey, by the way, I know exactly who to tell and how to frame it to be, like, most dangerous to you.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to tell. Either way. But I do... If I do think a picture's gonna happen, I do try to prep for it a little bit in advance. There's a plan.
Hey, August.
Yeah?
Did your shovel just break?
My shovel did just break. I have a second one, though.
Okay.
I thought ahead.
Sorry, it was gonna be dramatic, and then I heard the little, like...
The little ting. It's okay. You know, it's hard to be dramatic around me. I'm so funny. Everyone laughs.
Everyone laughs at you.
Hey, that's still acknowledgement. I interrupted you psychoanalyzing me. Would you like to continue with my near-death experience?
Yeah, I think that you'd get a lot farther with people if you didn't, like, start making threats the instant you got bored. Like, you talk about how you make people hate you, but, like, you don't have to do that. You could just not.
That's how friendships progress, though. You're not going to get anywhere if you stay pleasant with people.
I mean...
Yeah, you gotta know what they're like when they're angry. And they have to know what you're like when you're being a little bastard. Otherwise, it's not a real friendship. Because you don't know each other.
Have you considered that maybe...
I broke my other shovel.
Have you considered that maybe part of friendship is not, like, causing people to be in those states on purpose? Because that seems to be, like, you know, plausible. And it seems likely.
It takes so long. I want to speed up the bonding process. How did you make friends before?
I didn't.
I didn't really either. I had a 1. Were you lonely?
Yeah. I never actually met anyone before this. Before here.
Pick a cave and kind of just hoard yourself, barricade yourself up in there?
Something like that. I traveled a lot.
You deserve to have friends. It's a necessary and engaging part of life.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like having friends.
Are you happy you're here?
Yeah.
In Haven?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happier here.
I don't know about happy, but I'm not going back.
You're not?
No. I mean, even before Haven, I wasn't going back. I wonder about the people who are working their way back, but like, not working their way back out of sense of curiosity or desire to go and figure out what's happening. The people who are going back and want to go back.
I met
even
someone...
while missing so many of their memories. I mean, it seems kind of pointless. You have something, you don't even know what's waiting back for you, and you're just assuming it's better than here.
Yeah.
At least make an informed decision.
I met someone the other day who was just so sure that everyone would want to go back. Just
Really?
completely confident.
Did they want to go back?
Yeah. Like it wasn't even a question.
Don't even bother asking. Most things are questions, I think.
I have questions. Remember the other day when you tried to get me killed?
Are we just gonna keep dragging that up?
Yes.
I thought we moved on. Fine, okay. If you ask me a question though, and I answer, I get to ask you a question, and then you get to answer it. To make it a game.
What were you going to tell me if I jumped?
It depended on the vibes.
Okay.
I had a couple different things in mind, but it would what I thought you would think is more valuable.
Okay.
It's going to be, since you were scared, I was leading towards an option that would have given you leverage. But you said you weren't particularly interested in that.
You were going to give me something, some leverage over you.
Right?
We should head back. My inventory is full and my shovel is broken.
Why are you so sad about... Well, no, not even sad.
You didn't even really answer my question.
I told you what I was planning.
Sort of.
Why do you feel so guilty about taking someone's life and you didn't even have a choice on the matter?
I don't want to be the kind of person who destroys things.
I mean, you're building a community here. It's already been done. It's in the past. You can be someone who doesn't destroy anything else in the future, but I don't know. It feels odd, I guess, to me. To constantly be filled with a sense of self-loathing. I guess. Because of an assigned monster status.
I mean, it's not assigned. I am quite literally a monster.
Not everyone's a monster. Nothing else to add about my, I guess, follow-up to the question?
Huh? You kind of, I got distracted.
Were you not even listening? Oh no.
No, you just kind of almost died a bunch of times, and it was very distracting, and now I've forgotten the question.
Oh, it's more of a why are you looking back instead of focusing on not destroying the future? Why are you mourning a destroyed past type of thing? It was more poetic when I said it the first time.
It probably was. I mean, it would be lying to say that I didn't do this thing. I can't just, I don't know, rewrite the past.
Exactly, which is why you should accept the situation as it is now and move forward. Also, do you have any food? I'm on literally half a heart. You know, I see what you were talking about earlier about me not being a threat. Or, well, not being organized enough.
Yeah, you couldn't design something like this and keep quiet about it. You couldn't.
Unless it's all a ruse and I haven't even you fooled. Mwahaha.
Somehow I doubt that.
Wouldn't it be really funny if that was true? And then the person accidentally got memory wiped to shit, and now they don't know?
You think that's what happened?
No. But I think it would be funny.
August? Can you take me back down to the void jumping spot?
Sure. Do you want a reenactment? Is this to help me with my pitch in the future? We can do it again, except when I'm like, you should jump for your own, to find out what happens in the world, you'll be like, stop. Do it again, except this time add more fear.
On my end or your end?
I don't know. You're the director.
I was talking with Sleep about jumping and that it should be my choice and I shouldn't be pressured into it.
Right.
Which is sort of basically what you were saying while also trying to pressure me into it.
I was going to say, well, that was my reasoning.
Like, I'm not going to say it wasn't your pitch, I'm just going to say that you were, like, also doing the thing that you were... You know what I'm saying.
Trying to force a choice.
That's fair. Like, Kay keeps, I don't know, escalating, and...
Are you afraid he's gonna push you into the void?
I'm afraid he's gonna force me to make that choice.
So, I'm the lesser of two evils, then.
I don't think you're evil.
Thank you. I don't think anyone's. I think evil is a concept that's mostly bullshit. However, I will talk about it for the drama.
That's valid.
If I've ever met anyone I could call evil.
I'm not the only one of my species, you know. They've been doing this for a long time, and
How do you know? Did you research it? I guess? Or were you born with that knowledge?
His memories make sense now that we have. It makes more sense now that it's hard to talk about. But they've been doing this, and they haven't left.
I'm used to awful things, so go ahead.
And they've been
doing this for a long time?
And I think if anyone is evil, it's them.
I think they kind of just sound like you. It's not like not like they made you in a lab. From what I heard, it was you weren't even sentient. I mean, it's not your fault you evolved. It's none of their faults they evolved. And then they were, boom, hit with a whole new life. And the sudden awareness that the world was so much bigger than they could have ever imagined. And I don't think they should be called evil for deciding to embrace that.
I don't think we should exist. I don't want to stop existing. I want to live. I just don't think I should have been here in the first place.
There's a lot of fucked up things in the world. And I mean, supposed to exist. That implies there was a plan thought out in all of this. Not just disorganized chaos. I don't think anyone was ever meant to exist.
Did there used to be a bed down here?
I generally took one with me. Do you want me to go grab? Do you actually want me to do my pitch again?
I mean, now I feel a little awkward about it.
Nope, you said it, I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
gotta make sure you're comfortable before I retry. I am dumb. That is true. I
don't think you're dumb. I just think you're bad at thinking ahead.
Potato. I mean, what were you telling me earlier? That my pitch would have worked if I was patient?
Yeah.
Boop. Hey, Moth.
Yeah?
If you were in charge of the world, why do I keep dying? If you were in charge of the world, what would you make exist and what would you make not exist? Would you, like, carve out predators because they're cruel?
I don't know. I'd remake everything from the ground up, maybe. Make it so that no one has to survive on someone else's suffering.
If you could remake it from the ground up, that would involve destroying this world first. So in a way, it would still be having people survive on others' suffering.
I guess.
Then you can get even down that, where just organic species need to eat. And people are like, plants don't feel anything, but plants talk to each other. Trees communicate with root systems. I don't know if...
Where are you?
I'm thinking. Do you know the smell of freshly cut grass is basically the grass screaming? It's a chemical warning signal. I'm not exactly sure how that warns the other grass to, oh no, guys, move! Or if it's just like a bee, accept your fate kind of thing, but... I mean, if you wanted to, you could make the argument that eating plants was immoral. I mean, at the end of the day, plants are stealing their own energy from the sun. That's rude. They didn't even ask.
So what's your argument? Nothing should exist?
No, my argument is that there is no way to devise a system with complicated beings that has a black and white morality. And the, I guess, beauty of our existence is our complexities. And a world without that, I guess it would just be sterile? I don't know. I don't think it would be worth whatever sense of supposed good that it was. I am back. I'm not falling to my death. I am back. But yeah, you get me?
Maybe.
Huh. Are you trying to set the bridge on fire?
Sorry.
You want me to collect those for you?
I don't know. It's fine. You were gone a long time.
Vento, then. Adds extra drama.
You were
I can be like, yes!
You were gone a long time.
Walk with me through the flames! Together we shall advance! Advance into a new future! Blah blah blah, something something burning. Ugh. Did it have to be torches?
As opposed to?
Any other block. Because now I have to admit, from a certain perspective, this does look like an ego trip for me.
I'm sorry. You're gone a really long time. I got nervous.
No, I considered just bouncing out, but that wouldn't have been as that would have been funny, but not funny enough.
Okay. It's why am I doing this again?
Because you asked me to. Something about, oh right, the pitch. Ahem. Blah 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 consent. Blah 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 taking your future into your own hands. Blah blah blah, this is an inevitability and you might as well seize the moment and the day.
I think it's night now.
And the night! Even better. Dark and stormy nights make for more drama.
It's not stormy, but fair.
It is stormy, actually. It was storming in the village, and I'm sure it's storming in your heart.
I should do this. I went through the whole I thought about it and I thought about it and I decided that it would be a good decision to do this. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I was wrong. August.
There's that storm. Yes.
August, do you have iron on you?
$50. I carry it with me to make sure no one steals it. I mean nuggets.
I don't know, just sort of...
Want me to brandish these at you?
I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can do it if I feel like I have a choice, and I know something's going to come up at some point, and I'm not going to have a choice. And I trust you a whole hell of a lot more than I trust Kay.
I guess I'm flattered, but are you sure this isn't a setup? Because this is exactly how I'd... Me?
A setup for?
I mean... Alright, if I wanted to get the entire server to hate me, I would come down here and have maybe a witness down in the corner watching far enough that they couldn't hear. But so that when I approached with a weapon to you and you jumped, they'd see it and witness it and know that I was the bad guy.
No. No, I wouldn't...
I know you wouldn't do that. I'd do it, though, so I have to mention it.
You're so concerning.
This way I'm covering my bases a little.
If anyone asks, I'll tell them that I told you to.
And that sounds like you're protecting me. I don't deserve your protection. But...
You're my friend.
Right, okay. Behold my weapons of mass destruction. I'm gonna hit you with them.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit you with them. See, I did it, I hit!
No, please, no, please, no! What is that? Some kind of knife moth? I said get help, you silly thing. Go on, go. No, I'm fine. Just go back home, okay? Go get... Oh, no. Shit! Has someone else been down here? Huh? I'll be back tomorrow. No. I'm still here. I'm still here. Hi. August? August? I don't... Stop staring at me, just... I don't know, say something? August?
Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. That was... What the fuck was that?
Horrible, often traumatic, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's whatever the void is. I'm sure it. I don't think it cares particularly about meeting us, but hey, it certainly does something about it. You want to write that down? You want to contribute? I mean, since you jumped, it feels like a waste to not use whatever just happened down there for science. Also, you were screaming?
I don't want to be here anymore. Can we go somewhere else?
Yeah, but Math, I'm so proud.
You are seriously fucked.
Not the jumping.
You
did a vengeance.
Is that what that was?
I think. We're closer as friends, I think. Mutual bullshittery.
How do I get out of here?
I'll be your guide to the other side, a better life.
You just never stop.
Well, I mean, you seem pretty shaken. And if you're shaken, then the most comforting thing is a beacon of familiarity. Other people would have done that.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. I didn't...
I didn't know I was making you think you were in danger.
Vengeance. I wasn't
Everybody loves you too much to put you in actual danger.
Oh.
But I put even the people I love in danger. So it's good to come to me for that.
I wasn't...
What happened? Do you want, like, I don't know, bread or something?
I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine, but my hunger's full. Can we just... I don't know.
Do you want to talk about what you saw down there?
I didn't see anything. I heard... I heard him. I heard him and I heard me.
Hang on, let me grab my notebook.
This is fucked.
Hey, him.
I heard him. I heard the things that he said, and I heard me getting closer or getting farther. It was backwards. It was like the last things he said were first, and I could hear myself back before I had this body.
Right, and when you say him, I suppose you're not talking about Kate, you're talking about before then?
I'm talking about the person whose body I'm wearing.
Person who may or may not be lurking in your head? Well, what did he say?
He said, I mean, it wasn't anything new. It was, you know, stuff that replays in my head over and over. But, like, worse and closer. Somehow. Closer than being in my own head. So that's, you know, comforting.
He must have been scared.
He was scared. He was scared. I scared him, and then it was done.
And now he's gone.
Is
So
he?
well, he's not here right now. There's no use worrying about the fear of a dead man. I don't know, just don't do it again. And I don't think you will.
I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, yeah. I think being a shapeshifter would be the far best superpower. It's a shame you only got to do it once.
Shame it came with such a horrible price.
When we were talking to Gwen.
What?
Would you be interested in a timeshare? Is there... Would that help ease your mind, ease your morality? I know me being like, you shouldn't feel guilty about this thing you didn't have any control of isn't helping. If we could talk to him, would you guys want to do some control handling?
It's his body by right. If I give it back up,
Oh, don't worry.
The
server loves you.
When I was in the void, when I was down there, I forgot that time had passed, and I have this body now, and I was so scared. I didn't want to go back to, and you were right there, and you had a body, and I wanted it. I wanted so badly to not go back to being what I was.
Well, it sounds like it sucks. And that's fine. I'm fine now. And hey, even if I wasn't fine, if you had, I don't know, you piloted my mind for a bit, then it wouldn't have been your fault.
No, it would have. It would have been my fault.
Of existing. And you can't help wanting to live either. Most things naturally have those instincts. Just to survive in a world that has things that's trying to eat them and kill them and, I don't know, flay them and tear them limb from limb and feed them to dogs and, you know.
You get people to do this? On purpose? I'm sorry, it's just all kind of hitting. How many people did you get to do this?
Written down. You're the 6th. Everyone said yes.
Everyone said yes.
Before you, the worst reaction I heard was that it felt like being torn apart. But the void is something that...
It felt like nothing. It felt like nothing, and that was worse than if it had felt like being torn apart.
But the void is that it's personal. So...
I want to go home.
The more I know the people, and the more I know what happens in it.
I want to go home.
Do you want me to walk you?
How do you do this all the time?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Just the void. You jump in so much. You jump and you fall and you... How do you... Isn't it awful?
It's not the most fun thing ever that I do, but it's different, and it's interesting. And dying in a way like that makes you feel almost caught and consumed. When you get back up at the end, you're doubly aware of how much you're alive. Well, I don't mind it. Plus, it's convenient. Fast travel. So to do it, I genuinely want to know
No what?
Genuinely. Understanding through the experiences of others, that kind of thing. If it's entertaining to convince them to go in as well, I mean, I don't try more than once.
You owe me, actually, because I did jump now, so now you owe me whatever secret you were going to tell me.
That's fair. Anyone can go in more than once. Besides, like, the initial pitch. Alright. Well, this is gonna make what you just did feel more worrying. So, you know Gwen.
Yeah.
For optimum dramatic effect, I would show you this in person. But, they think the void is consuming me. And with their proper curse-breaking rituals, you can see that. So yeah.
You knew this.
Boom.
You knew this and you let me jump in and you didn't tell me.
You don't understand how often I've been down there. No one else will be close. Stars, check your radiation levels if you're worried, but everyone else was fine.
Everyone else was fine.
I did check them before I got someone else to do it. I mean, I could be worse.
Next time we hang out, let's not do any death or horrible manipulation or coercion or what. Let's just hang out. Let's just be friends, please.
You want there to be a next time?
Yeah, you're my friend.
You're my friend too.
You did. You're right that no one else would have helped me with this. So, next time.
I mean, that's not exactly a virtue of mine, but...
I mean, maybe it's not a virtue, but it's something.
Do you feel better?
No, I feel really bad. I feel really bad. That was not a good experience. And I don't know what you expected. So, like, better compared to, like, which prior level? What are we talking here? Are we talking, like...
You're so fair. I meant, was it worth it?
I don't know. I'll tell you if I figure that out.
Okay. But aren't you glad now that, I don't know, it wasn't Kay who pushed you in?
Yes, I am glad it wasn't Kay. But I don't know.
You did bring up the death this time. There wasn't going to be any death until you suggested it. But I understand the sentiment. And next time...
Yeah, next time let's just be friends.
Yeah, we'll hang out in a normal manner. Like friends do.
Yeah. Alright, thank you.
Being friends. Goodbye.
To my dearest and most treasured moth, it is with a heavy heart that I pen this letter, for I fear there is unpleasant news that I must convey. Furthermore, the unpleasantness I must report is tragically no one's doing but my own. For this I apologize. I had the utmost pleasure of meeting your wonderful friend Oceley shortly after our most recent meeting. While the time I spent with them was utterly superb, I found myself alarmed by some information that they spoke of to me. Faced with it, I was forced to take necessary action. I don't know why you deemed it necessary to deceive Oz, why you told them that Kay's latest efforts were nothing more than a simple prank. You and your pets were deliberately placed in harm's way. I shiver to imagine what could have happened if I were not around to assist you. Perhaps you wish to spare Oz the concern? Did you wish them to remain out of harm's way? Or perhaps you thought them incapable of handling the truth of the matter. I do not know, and it is not my place to speculate. And yet I can't help but wonder. Moth, Oz is a stalwart companion. They sacrificed their life multiple times to whittle down that hateful golem. They have fought and sacrificed to protect you. They are a mature, capable person. You should respect them as such. I do, and given the fact that you did not specifically request that I keep the nature of that day's events secret, I had no reason to lie to them. They deserved the truth, and I decided to grant them it. I apologize in advance if my actions result in an awkward conversation. But trust me when I say that I thought it entirely necessary. Keeping secrets like that is not only disrespectful to your friend, but endangers your own well-being. You are being targeted by a deranged, unstable individual. Several, if I am frank. Oz and I are here to protect and support you. We want the best for you. Please do not keep us at arm's length while dangerous, selfish people seek to abuse your nature and hospitality. You deserve better than isolation like that. I dearly hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I did what I thought was right, but it resulted in going against your will. I apologize with all the earnestness and regret my old bones can muster. Your loyal companion, deepest sleep.